everybody. Welcome back to the BullParagon channel, where I'm here to talk to you about simple and effective trading strategies to make our day trading easier and very profitable. Something that I want to talk to y'all about tonight that I've used in my live trading, had some success with it, and never really done a lot of digging into the back testing. It's something sometimes I'll throw up at the end of the day, or if it's a day where things are a little bit of chop and just not finding that perfect play, I'll go and throw on 4 different time frames. Again, I'm looking intraday, so I'm usually like a 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 20 minute chart. And I keep it pretty plain. I'm just using Heiken Ashi candles. I've done this before looking just at the ticker itself to try and find trend, but I haven't done it charting the options. So a little challenge I'll put out there to the community. If somebody wants to go through and do some back testing, and we just posted the back testing video here recently, you want to do some back testing and look at this. I think there's some great results with it, especially if we were to dig in and chart the options themselves. So what I look for in this setup is for all 4 time frames to be in trend together. And with the Heiken Ashi candles, one of the things that we look for, if we zoom in here a little bit, on a call or in a bullish momentum, we want to see no lower wicks on these candles and preferably the bodies of the candles growing. So the line here that you see, I use a 1 EMA because that's the same as price. So this is my way to see what the actual price is in the moment, at least at the end of these candles, because it's typically where I'm going to take a position or I'm going to close a position is at the end of a candle. So 1 EMA gives me that, where the Heiken Ashi candles do not give you that exactly because of the way the Heiken Ashi candles are broken out. The Heiken Ashi candles are using the a value that's computed by the open, the close, the high and the low of the candle, and each candle starts in the middle of the previous candle. So these are not true to price. And if you have up a Heiken Ashi chart at the same time you have up a standard chart, you're going to see different prices for these starts and ends of the candles. So I use the 1 EMA to show me where true price is. But the big thing I'm looking at in this system, and you guys, this is so simple. We just throw 4 time frames up there, and we're going a lot off of this lowest time frame for our exits, but for our entries, I want to see all 4 time frames with the same candle. So we might wait the first 20 minutes of the day to make sure this candle closes green. And hey, you might be 18 minutes into it and see it's got a pretty good chance it's going to close green. But if we're being true to a back testing system, we're waiting for this candle to close. That's also true to our trades. If you want to be true and trading to what you backtest, we're going to wait for this 20-minute candle to close. All 4 time frames are now green, and we see we've got our crosshairs synced. I showed that in the last video as well. So that way your crosshairs are in the same moment of time on each chart. So, and again, this is a Friday put that we're on the 375 put for SPY from Friday last week. Happened to be an option that we played. Now we're going to get into this next candle here at the start at 940, and we're going to say, okay, we're in this position here. Let's find 940 up here on our chart. 3 minute had a 939, 942, so the 942 is going to be right about 312. We probably caught this somewhere here in this 280 range is where you would have entered, and you stayed in a bullish pattern all 4 time frames until when? This first candle here got us out. We actually show our price at 202 at the bottom of this candle. So this position here, because things move so fast, wasn't a solid one, but we've had some great trades through this in the past, and that was using Heiken Ashis just on the ticker itself. So I'm curious if we get into these. See, again, the next time we catch our lowest time frame is down here with our red candle. I'm sorry, with our green candle. So let's see this close. We're 1140. Where we had 1140 here at the top one. It's going to be about our 1142. We're somewhere in here in the 270 range. And again, we can back test to find the exact, but we're in the 270 range. This one got up to 510 before it broke in any time frame. Our very first break was on the 3 minute. We're at about 390. So we had a really good trade here. And this is something that, again, you're using 4 time frames, and the Heiken Ashi candles, the purpose is to show trend and to show when things are still moving in a positive direction. Um, this is something I think could have some back testing to it, looking at the options themselves and seeing where we have our strong moves and see where we can catch these really good trends where we come up and we're going to catch, shoot, that was almost a double on this one. Not quite a double, but it was almost a 100% gain. We probably caught about 80% on this move. And you saw your confirmation being just the trend on all 4 time frames together, showing you that all of these were in bullish Heiken Ashi candles. Something to think about, and we might even want to try higher time frames on this. You might want to go 10-minute, 15, 20, and 30-minute, 10, 20, 30, and 40-minute, where we can set some different things to these. But a little challenge I'll put out there. If anybody wants to get in and do some back testing, this is a good, simple system you can use to start your back testing and start documenting some results. And I think you'll probably find some pretty good ones with this as well. And one of the great things with it is you're going to find why we look at multiple time frames and see that, hey, we might be in green candles in some time frames. It might not be across the board. We catch these couple of green ones here in a 3-minute. If you look at the very bottom, our 20-minute is not in line. It's not in sync. So we're not going to take this trade. We're green right here in 3 time frames, not in the fourth. And sure enough, this thing didn't hold out very strong. We would have turned red pretty darn quick. That's why we want to check multiple time frames. So it's just a basics of multi-time frame, you guys. It's not anywhere near as in depth as looking at 10 indicators in a chart and multiple time frames, but it's something to get you started with multi-time frame and see the importance of why we look at multiple time frames. And it's also something that's a good, easy system to start back testing with. So you can test this on the ticker itself. You can look at SPY. You can look at whatever ticker you like to trade. I would like to start looking at this with the options to see what it's like when we chart the options on these. But that'll wrap it up for today. I don't have a second video of this one. If I do get into back testing this, I will post a video for it. As of right now, I just want to share this just as a trade idea for y'all. So leave me some comments, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the Discord. If you haven't been in the Knights of the Roundtable Discord yet, it's something that I'll have a link for in the video down below. We keep a lot of trading discussion going on pretty much nonstop, day and night. We're in there talking, and then you'll see a lot of premium content in a few different channels as well that have some very detailed scripts, some custom scripts, some videos explaining them, a bunch of spreadsheets like you see behind with the back testing results and frameworks. So come by the Discord, say hello. If you want to back test this, check it out. I'd love to see the results that you find, and maybe it's something we can highlight some back testing results in a future video. Thank you all. Have a great night.